time. I don't know if my microphone's gonna sound good or not. I hope so. Okay, wow, that is way too loud. Turning it down. I'm gonna be honest, chat, here. I'm gonna be honest with something. Harper, approximately 1 second, yeah, it was there. But I'm gonna be honest. I personally don't think that I would watch me because I feel like I have a very bullyable voice. I think that I would, like, if I met myself in real life and I heard myself talk, I think I would just, like, curb stomp myself. That's just me, though. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if any of you share this sentiment, but it'd be very based if you did. Okay, how in the world... Also, shout out Chicken Lover. How in the world do... I'm going to be real. I'm ready to hear it. I sound like a femboy. That's great. I needed that. But chat, how do I make my microphone sound good? Because I'm trying and it's not working. Louder does not always equal better. Maybe if I turn up the gain but turn down this? I don't know. Why did I just switch to 1 hour of upbeat game music? That was odd. Okay, I did not add this. I did not add this to my playlist. Enough real. It's Niko time. 32-bit microphone. Can I, like, kill this song? I don't want to listen to the song. If I go next, it's okay. It's going to send me back to Kirby. I turned it on shuffle playlist. What is this? This is awesome. "32-bit float." I don't know what any of these words mean. I'm turning down my gain. I'm turning down my volume, not my gain. Okay, I don't know if that's going to work or not. If I take down my funny pop guard. Ooh, you like it when I say pop, don't you, Chad? It did. None of it worked, by the way. Well, to be quite honest, I don't know, but as long as my microphone by... Yeah, no, that should work. That should work. I'm such a noob at this. I'm a noob. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I listened to that and it was very funny. I laughed. Wait, okay, what if I turn off this? Okay, is it better? If it's not better, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try that and see if it's better. I can't, I'm listening to it, I literally can't tell. I tell you, this is This is dumb. This is dumb. I need to, like, stop waiting for stream. Okay, here's the thing, though. I can't stop waiting for streams because the only time I can hear myself back... Music's too loud. Okay. Like, the only time I can hear myself is when I stream. So I have to do troubleshooting during streams. The beginning of streams, and it's so funny. You know what? I'm done stalling. I think it's time to listen to OneShot. We're listening to the game rips, not the official album today, because I enjoy seeing the time properly and knowing it's not gonna loop. At least I hope it's not gonna loop. Probably. But hopefully that will work. And I can also just kill my other tab. There we go. I really do need to, like, actually get the thing that makes it so that I can hear just one tab, or like single out one tab for OBS. That'd be great. Anyway, we're gonna start here. I don't know anything about OneShot at all. I know Niko and, like, the hello. I know like the one gif of Niko, like, sliding on the ice and then hitting, like, a slam dunk with the light bulb. That's the extent of my OneShot knowledge. But yeah. Listen to the music. We have My Burden Is My Light. Wait, hold up. Alright, I'm fixing it. Do I need to turn up the volume? I think we're good. I think we're good. We should be. I love streaming. Yeah. Yeah. I might turn myself up more, and that should be good. And then we're good. We're actually so good. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's time for a OneShot moment. OneShot OST. This is just very atmospheric. Type the name wrong. Of the game? Wait, okay, was that a loop or... Okay, that was a loop, but... Or the name of the song. Because I just copy and pasted it from the thing. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, this music is great. To be honest, it's just atmospheric. I mean, it's pretty, so I don't know. I see. But it's probably like the first thing you hear in the game too. I would assume. The first on the track. My burden is my light. My burden is light. Okay. Well, I see you typed the name wrong, so. This is someplace I know. Let's, I forget that this thing just instantly starts the next track. But yeah, My Burden Is Light is just kind of like... It's atmospheric. I guess it's really hard for me to rank atmospheric tracks, and this happened with Funny Iron Lung. I mean, I kind of ranked it based on scariness there, so it was different. But still, it's like, how do I rank it? Is it how it makes me feel? I don't know. I guess taking into account chord changes and things. It doesn't sound bad, though. I don't know if it's my headphones, but it's, like, very wobbly. I don't know if that's in the game or not. Or intentional. It could just be my headphones. I think it is intentional now that I listen to it. And this one has a little bit more structure than the last one. I'll give it a B. But also, I'm just very sad because I think that the game rip, it loops, and I don't like that. Okay, wow, that is, a lot of stuff going on there. See, like, I can't tell if that's, like, intentional... What is it called? Like, Trello, I think it's called? I don't remember. No, that's like an app. I don't... What is a Trello? Project management. I must be thinking of something else. I don't know. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I have nothing to say but nonsense. But yeah, no, this one's a little bit better. This one's better. It's... I don't know, it kind of reminds me like a little bit of what? The background little synth in the back kind of reminds me of Metroid. Maybe. I don't know. Hard cuts isn't normal. Yeah, I think this is just a hastily uploaded game rip. I guess. I don't know how that works, to be honest. But, cool. Yeah. Cool, I guess. I don't know. Alright. A B. It has, like, some... It has some, I don't know. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Move this down. Actually, no, this one was pretty. I'll keep it in C. I think I'll move this down. It's better, but... I don't know. Still kind of... I'm assuming that most of this game is going to be atmospheric and not very much other things, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. I don't know. Let's listen to Phosphor. Yeah, this might be a little bit different. A lot of atmospheric tracks. See, I knew that. I just didn't think like to the extent, right? Also, it just cut out because awesome. All right, hold on. This is so scuffed. This is an awesome stream. Welcome to the Kitt WY stream. It is what it is. Okay, this one's pretty good actually. I like this. I like this. I think having the drums in there adds a lot. Right now it's maybe at a B. I might put it at an A. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's not. It's a lot. It has a lot more involvement, I guess you'd say. I don't know. It's more active. It's not just atmospheric. I mean, okay, it is partly atmospheric, but also not entirely. I don't know if that makes sense. Someone give me like a synopsis of reference to Minecraft story mode. It has percussion. There's no way. Someone give me like a synopsis of what you are supposed, not like to where it spoils anything, but just like what do you start with? What is the game synopsis in like the I don't know, wiki page or whatever? It might give me a little bit of information and elaborate on why certain things are done the way they are. As far as I know, it's like... Okay, so there's this cat. No way. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this cat has a light bulb. No way. It has a light bulb. Based cat. And then Niko said, it's literally one-shot time. Oh, yeah. You have to put the light in the lighthouse. That's right. I remember now. I remember now. I've not watched any playthroughs. Yeah, put the light bulb in the tower. I remember that. I remember hearing about that. Okay, yeah, that one was actually a lot better. I liked that one. I liked that one a lot. Right, next we have the prophecy. Just expecting to hear like Undertale. Okay. It's got kind of the same beat. Different key. At least for the pad in the background. Yeah, one shot solid. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. It's like Niko says, like, now we only got one shot, so we gotta make this count, and then one shots all over the place. And it's crazy, and then you win. You win the video game. And the credits roll, and it's like, credits, Niko. I don't know, is there like any other character? Like, okay, yeah. I asked this question to someone else, and they said yes, so I don't need to ask the question again. I know there's other characters. That'd be crazy. Like an RPG where there's only one character. Also, One-Shot Solstice? Is that like DLC? I did not know that One-Shot had DLC. If it is DLC, it sounds like it would be. Because I've not heard anyone say anything about One-Shot 2. Then again, I'm not in the One-Shot fandom, so... Yeah, this one's not... I don't care for this one, to be honest. It's a drum loop and, like, one pad, and that's, like, it. It's not an RPG. It looks like an RPG. Wait, okay, no, it totally is a role... It is a roleplay game. You roleplay as Niko. Alright, there you go. Actually, wait, I think Niko talks to you, so never mind. You don't roleplay as Niko. You just control me. That's like it. See, there's a lot lost. This game is like in second perspective or whatever. Another ending? So wait, so it's just in the game? Am I Scott the Woz fan? I will say that while I haven't watched, like, more than at least 3 Scott the Woz videos, I am 100% a Scott the Woz fan. That guy is so cool. He's literally the Woz. Also, for that last bit, I'm gonna go ahead and move this up because it was not just a singular drum loop and pad. Anyway. Next, we have Abandoned Factory. The factory's literally abandoned, dude. Okay, I was expecting to hear that, oh, what is it? Oh, what is it? I think it's like one of the videos, or it's one of the songs that, Summoning Salt uses. I don't think it's a home video, or I don't think it's a home song. Is it Home? Is that the name of the artist? I don't know. Anyway, all I know is that Scott the Woz fans, they are eating good because I know that they're releasing like a Gex thing, and I know that's like Scott the Woz thing. It's like, oh my goodness, Gex, no way. They just dropped that out of nowhere too. I have a friend who's a Scott the Woz fan, and I said like, dude, there's Gex Remaster, and then he was like, there's what? Because he like freaked out because he didn't know that there was a Gex Remaster. Anyway, that was yeah, that was. It sure sounded like an abandoned factory. I'll give it that. But cool. Next we have Silver Point. Okay. Something you can do with the files. Interesting. Interesting. That's always weird to me. Like I don't quite get the point of game developers constantly being like, "Oh my goodness, we're so meta. We're gonna make you change the files in your game." Like it's fine, dude. Just like I don't know. Not do that. I literally don't know. It's like such a weird thing to me. I think maybe it's just like it's been done to death. Like, oh, meta. We love meta. I guess to be fair, isn't this like game from like 2014 or something? 2016, my bad. As for the song though, I like it. So far, I don't think I've heard like a single uplifting song in this game. I've like most of it has sounded fairly somber, like depressing. Okay, the whole point of OneShot is like mess with files, or is meta, I guess. Well, OneShot did it first, so based. This is pretty good. Look at B. I like it. Very pretty. Got the was. See, here's the thing. I know the joke here because I have a Scott the Woz fan. So I'm contemplating whether I should delete the chat message. It doesn't matter because it's going in the VOD now that I think about it. But I don't condone doing that. At all. Now we're... Oh, hold on. We are now listening to A God's Machine. Oh, let me get this off. There we go. This certainly is the music of all time. I don't know. I feel like the music that I have heard from OneShot, like anything I've heard like maybe in like a playlist or in something else, it's been good, but like I'm going through this and it's a lot different. Not as bad, it's just like it's not what I'm expecting. You get all the Scott the Woz lore, but don't watch him. All I know is that Scott the Woz plays like a bunch of different characters. And oh, is it? I think what is it? Xenoblade, or it has to be. Oh, maybe it's like Pokemon games. He doesn't like. There's like one specific type of RPG that he really just refuses to play. I forgot what it is. And maybe it's not even the case. Maybe he has played it, but... And there's just a few, like, other bits that I know about him. OneShot's a sad game. I see. I have heard that it is, in fact, a very sad game. Which is why I'm, like... Because usually, I would prefer playthroughs than actually playing through a game because I don't have time. And, I want to get the story right. But then there are some things where I'm like, should I really do a playthrough? Just doesn't like RPGs. Yeah, see, I know that. It's just like there's like one very specific one. Also, that one was like, eh. Rest in peace. Okay. Yeah. All right. Next we have geothermal. He just doesn't like RPGs. Every game is an RPG. I mean, maybe except certain VR games. Because yeah, you do role play as something. You're not yourself in your everyday life. I guess is AR would AR games be considered RPGs? Because like you're playing through your I guess it is because you're role playing. So every game is legitimately an RPG. Hmm. Man, that's crazy. Because it's not real life, so you are role playing. Technically, you're playing a role in a story. Wouldn't that just mean life is one big RPG? So yeah, this entire track's just pretty much ethereal. So this one's not bad. I like it. Very crystalline. Probably like the point. Okay, see, I know that you're a character in Mush. Like, I know that Niko talks to you. I know that. I don't know what role you play. But, yeah. Shout out, shout out, I don't know. Shout out Scott the Waz. I just want to shout out Scott the Waz because I know he's a small creator. And you know, I need to help the little guys. We gotta help the little guys. You know, sometimes they just need like a kickstart. I think geothermal's like a B as well. I would probably get like OneShot if I catch it on sale. I would probably get it, but I don't know. Was it like $10? It's $10, and it's not on sale at the moment. I'll wishlist it. Kind of makes sense to do. That was geothermal. Let's listen to Distant. I still think geothermal's like a B. I just had to toss Distant up there. Scott has original music. I know that he gave up Breakout and had the guy make Break In. And that same guy who made Break In, he's made multiple outro music. Like he's made, let's see. I think he made outro music for Alpharad, I think. And then I realized that because he's the same guy who also made one of the themes from Omega Strikers. Because I play that game. Which honestly, now that I think about it, I should do an Omega Strikers stream. I don't know if I'd play the game, to be honest, but I definitely would, I definitely would do the music because it's pretty good. But then again, I might run into copyright issues because all of them are not like they're made for the game. They're just made by a bunch of different artists. I don't know. But this one's alright. It's very basic. There's not like a whole lot going on. Just like little chimes and stuff. We'll give it a D. Unless it like changes anything at the end. I can't tell if it's looping or not. Cuz it basically yeah, I think we got the idea. It's going to be like the same thing. Like if I skip through, it's basically just the same thing. Yeah. I wonder why that one took up so much time, because that was like maybe maybe four different, like 4 loops. I don't know. Let's listen to Into the Night. I apparently can't listen to Into the Night because there we go. Please, dude. Okay, thank you. I'm having a tough time here, chat. We're going. This stream is so scuffed. Unfortunate. Should do the Solstice OST. It's shorter. Okay, well, we'll see where we're at the end of, I'll see where we're at the end of this OST. Cause like we're not even halfway through yet. So, we'll see. Really, honestly, from the information I've been given, like the very little, it definitely like, gives me like imagination as to like what, like, cause the only thing I've been told about this game is that it's sad, and that's like it. And I know certain things, so it actually makes my imagination kind of wander, which is nice. I think I enjoy that. There's that sensation of like knowing about media and knowing like so little. But then again, it gets your expectations up high, and if it doesn't meet the expectation, it can be like a bum out, right? I don't know. I mean, I'll probably play it at some point if it goes on sale. So. I don't know if you guys get that, because that's definitely happened to me before. Where I'll be, like, hyping up a game, and I'll, like, purposefully... Well, I guess not really purposely. That one was pretty good, actually. I'll give that one an A. I quite like that one. That was very pretty. But, I don't know if you guys do that, where you, like, either purposefully or unpurposely, like, distance yourself from media before you consume it, and then you go in with so much expectation because of your, like, imagination that it like, it's not as cool as you thought it would be in your head. I don't know, that's happened a few times. I'm trying to think, like, certain things that it has. Honestly, probably, like, not the story of Pokemon, but the Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Because, like I purposefully distanced myself so I didn't see any of the Pokemon. And then when I finally got to see all the Pokemon, I was like, oh, okay. Like, whatever. So I, like, had a lot of expectation. I was like, oh, what could this look like? What could this be? Subnautica lived up to expectations. I do know that Subnautica is, like, a really well-liked game. I know it's like it's hard, but it's like very well liked. That one was pretty good. I like guitars though. I think B maybe. I mean, I might actually. I might move it up. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I think I say I think about it and then I forget about it. That's what I do every stream. That's great. I'm such an entertaining person. I know. Navigate. Let's listen to Navigate. Chimes. Sunbeam jump scare. Ow! Ow! I shook my can of coconut water, and like a drop flew out of it into my nose. That was awesome. Why did that happen? Alright. This is the song of all time. Man, come on now, OneShot. When's the heavy metal going to kick in? When's the drum and bass section? The breakcore. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. I want to see Niko sitting on a drum set, right? And just absolutely destroying it. Like with a huge, like gigantic guitar and just shredding the mind out. Whatever you call that. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. That's what I hear. That's what I'm expecting from the OneShot OST. Ultra shot? That'd be crazy. Dude, someone's got to make that. And it's like, to be honest. It's fairly repetitive, but eh. Dude, please. Oh my goodness. I need to stop doing that. I love everything. Alright, let's listen to Sleep, because that one was pretty much over, I feel like. I don't understand why they, like, the person who ripped this game, like, all the ones that loop, like, are maybe a 20-second loop. Ultra shot or 1 kill. Are you blue pilled or red pilled? Ultra shot or 1 kill? I mean, 1 kill's all it takes. But an ultra shot is a pretty big shot, so I don't know. Oh, reference. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. How do I put chat into emote only mode? Can I do that? I don't know how. I don't care. And I'm too lazy to look it up. Man, we're having all kinds of crossovers today. That's crazy. I prefer Big Shot. Spamton in Spamton. N is short for Niko. I love face blue smiling. See, here's the thing. I am really mad about this. Stream Elements has just made it so that you cannot see face blue smiling on the sidebar, or like on the chat, whatever. I don't even know what to call it because I forgot. But you just can't see it, and it makes me sad because I want to see face blue smiling, and instead I just get face blue smiling, but not as cool because it's not the emoji. You know, it just kind of, it makes me sad. It's like, come on. I tell you what I can do. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna do something for you guys. Also, this is pretty. I like this. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Alright. Here you go, guys. Here you go, guys. Here's your own face blue smiling that you can have whenever you chat. Because unfortunately, it doesn't let you see face blue smiling in chat, so I did it myself. So we should be good there. This one's not bad. It's probably like, I don't know. I think it's like, once again, just another somber track. It's kind of making me depressed, to be honest. Like I want something happy, you know? At least we got face blue smiling. Face blue smiling is always happy. See, look, there we go. Now we know that face blue smiling is there. I should do like consult face blue smiling. All right, let's listen to dream. So there's 2 sleep and 2 dream. Oh my goodness, I should do double cheeseburger, medium fries OST. That's a banger. Absolutely massive banger. Shout out double cheeseburger, medium fries. What a great game. If anyone wants to know the story, no one wants to know the story because I'm boring. But I hopped onto Cool Math Games like 2 months ago, right? And because I wanted to play some Papa's games because I was like, oh yeah, those games are fun. Let me relive some memories and go play a Papa's game. So I go on to coolmathgames.com, right? And I'm like, wow, this is Papa's Freezeria, all right. So I played that. I played, I don't know, like Birdery or something. I forgot. I played like 2 different ones. But in like the little recommended bar, it was like, you should play this game as well. And it was double cheeseburger, medium fries. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll play the game. And I was like, wow, this is a cool game. And then after that, I learned that the game had a full release because there wasn't a full release on Cool Math Games. So I went on the itch.io and I played the game there, and it was actually a good game. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Shout out double cheeseburger, medium fries, because it was a pretty fun game. You're not gonna lie. But if anyone wants to play that game, it is a game. All you do in the game is you make burgers. And then after you make the burgers, you have to do lore, and you have to do a bunch of dialogue. And there's like a few other things, but it's a decent game. It's not bad. The reason I brought it up is because I was like, and it's probably like not even like close to being the same, but the vibes that I'm getting from this are like, I don't know, like games, very like slightly off games that you've played like for 30 minutes on your browser. That is a very specific genre of game. But I've played a few. It's like they give me this vibe. Oh, this one's well, okay. No, it's like C. It's like C. I don't like it as much as the one previous to Sleep. Like, I could have sworn that was pretty much like that couldn't have been just one loop. That had to have been like multiple. Have I downloaded? Who knows? The Flash Game Archive. I have downloaded the Flash Game Archive, and I've played multiple games on it. In fact, it's on this computer right now. I remember I used it for a bit because I wanted to show off a game that I used to play. Let's listen to Flooded Dreams while I talk about this. But I used it for a bit because I wanted to play Off Balance, and I wanted to show off the music in that game because I couldn't find it online. And then I just ended up humiliating myself because the music sounded absolutely nothing like what I was trying to compare it to. But, you know, all's well that ends well. I mean, I still have it on my computer. I really used to play, like, a few games. And Flash games were a big part of my childhood. Like, first it started with Plug and Play. Have you guys ever used a Plug and Play? Plug and Play is like these little boxes that you put batteries into, and they just have like a control, like a big joystick on the top with like 2 buttons. And you plug it into your TV, right? With the little like 3 colors, and then you turn it on, and then it has like old retro games like Pac-Man or I don't know, Galaga. I'd like named the two most common like retro games. Point being, I grew up on those, and then I had a Wii, and I played the Wii, and I was like, this Wii is cool. And I got a computer, and I played Flash games because Flash games were based. And I'm trying to think of like which Flash games I played the most of. I mean, I definitely played Bloons. I didn't play a lot of it. There are a few like niche games that I'm sure like if I mention like not a single person in the universe would know what I'm talking about. There's like a few as like some online games where it's like, oh yeah, at least one person like played that because I remember seeing people online, right? But still, it's like I can't think. I don't think I've like played any of the like really big ones besides the Papa's games. I one with Disney games on it. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think. I think most of like what I played was like the sponsorship games, whereas like Trident Lairs Factory, that was one of them that I played. I didn't play a lot of it, but it's one that I remember vividly. This Trident Lairs Factory. It was that one PopCap game with the little alien guys, and you like stack the colors. Getaway Shootout. See, like I feel like I've heard that before, but I I don't think I do. Man, I don't know. Yeah, no, I definitely play. I played Papa's Pizzeria. Um. Oh, what in the world? I mean, I definitely played Balloons. I think I played Balloons 4. Like, that's the game that I played. Is that the one with the lightsaber monkey? Because that's the one that I played the most. Hard, but okay. I see. Yeah, no, that was a track of all time. Hmm. It was another just pretty ambient track. It's like D. I'm see, here's the thing, it's hard. Should I just be ranking these tracks based on how good their atmosphere is? Because most of them are just going to be atmosphere. So it's like, how do I rank these? Because they're not traditional music that I'm used to like listening to, right? Where it's like hard to rank based on um just atmosphere. And this is the same problem I had with like Minecraft. It was like, well, yeah, there's a few bangers in there, right? But there's also a lot of atmosphere. That's hard. Let's listen to Alula. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Late as always, but here nonetheless. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. But, you know, I played. Okay, I played. Oh, what is it called? Bob Snail, Snail Bob. I think that's what it's called. No, it's Snail Bob, the one where you like have to like guide the snail to the end without killing it. Also, this is much more in line with like standard music, which is a delightful surprise, I guess. But yeah, no, I played Snail Bob. I remember that. I played Snail Bob. There's like a car one that was kind of like Snail Bob. There's a few games like that. I'm gonna like look up a list of SpongeBob. No, it is Snail Bob, dude. It was Snail Bob. Top 100 Flash games. I'm sure that there's like one game on there. Very calm, very vibey. Yeah, no, I like it. Oh, Fancy Pants, of course, dude. Oh my goodness, I played Fancy Pants so much. That game is awesome. Oh, Dino Run. Okay, so see now that I'm like looking at some of these, I'm remembering them. Oh, I like Dino Run. Okay, that was very delightful. I like that one. That one was good. Like an A, because like it's hard to rank all the atmospheric ones. They're not bad. It's just hard to rank them because I'm sure you understand, guys. But let's move on to Children of the Ruins. Okay, so I like this. Off the bat, I like this. Alright, I'm looking at Flash games. Obviously, like the Balloons games. That's just like obvious. I don't think like a single person has not played like a Balloons game. At least if they are on the early internet. I'm sure there's like a bunch of like newer people, mostly children who are not associated with Flash games. About Run. I did play Run too, or Run and Run 2. Also, yeah, it feels like runes from Undertale. I didn't want to make the comparison, but yeah, no. I thought it, like, when it first turned on, I was like, oh yeah, it kind of sounds like Undertale. I didn't want to say it, though. Dart Monkey forever. Dude, I love Dart Monkey. I love balloons. I've put a lot of time into Bloons 6. BTD 6. I put a lot of time into that game. I'm trying to, let's see. I'm looking. Bejeweled was not a Flash game, was it? There's no way that Bejeweled was a Flash game. Especially not like some PopCap games. I mean, maybe some of them. I grew up on Bejeweled though, that's real. It has good music too. Oh man, wait, okay. Shell Shock. Oh, Shell Shock. Dude. Shell Shock was awesome. I loved Shell Shock. Also, the name of this track is just called Ram. That's awesome. Balloons fans in this element spells balloons. Also, this is like the first in this Children of the Runes that I've actually enjoyed like a ton. I actually really like that. It was very nice. I'll give it an S, even. And I think that I'm going to just go ahead and put Ram. It's actually like this. My bad. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put Ram in like, you know, there. It's just too good. Like, that is S+ up there. Anyway, next we have Pretty Bad. Pretty Bad. Ram Puzzle. Shout out Ram Puzzle. Honestly, kind of a banger. Kind of a banger. I'm liking it. This is, well, is it music? I don't know. It probably served some purpose in the game. This is scary, guys. I am literally going to bard. This is so scary. Also, okay. So, bye-bye Pretty Bad. Okay, next we have On Little Cat Feet. This is a reference to Niko because Niko is a cat. We're gonna rate a Flash game, Plasma Burst. 2 songs were amazing. Interesting. Plasma Burst. I don't think I've heard of that one. I know like the first. Okay, I played oh, what was it called? There's a game that I used to play. It was really visually stunning. I don't remember what it was, but Water Flame, one of the composers who has music in Geometry Dash, actually a lot of music in Geometry Dash, made the music for that game. And it was until like a lot later where I went back to the game, like I found it again, and I was like, oh wow, I can't believe Water Flame made this song, because at that moment I was in my Geometry Dash phase. But yeah. Also, one of your favorite one-shot songs. I can see it. Yeah, no, it's pretty good actually. There is a lot going on here. it's more similar to like these up here. I actually like it. It has a nice beat. I'll go ahead and give it an A, honestly. Stream's kind of delayed. Yeah. Also, some of them I'm just waiting. Like I see that they're there. Like the chat message, I'm just like looking at something else. So, but I will read them. Wi-Fi's based? No, it's not you. It is 100% me. My stream just delays. Oh my goodness, bubble tanks, dude. Okay, I absolutely have to cover the Bubble Tanks OST. Like all of the games. It's not a lot, but they had very good atmospheric tracks. So since we're like doing atmospheric tracks, then again, maybe I don't want to. I just remember the music being like pretty good actually in Bubble Tanks. That was such a fun game. I played Bubble Tanks a lot. And Bubble Tanks Tower Defense. Yeah, now I remember some. Now I'm starting to remember some really good ones. But oh yeah, no okay, that one was really good. On Little Cat Feet. Shout out cats all over the place. All right, Bubble Tanks never heard. It's very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna run through it. We're gonna listen to Indoors while I run through it. But Bubble Tanks is essentially you start off. It's basically like a very, very primitive version of Snail. What is it called? Slither.io and Dipe.io. Is it Dipe.io or DPO? I don't remember. But basically what it is you play as this little bubble and you can shoot other bubble creatures and they drop bubbles and you roll over the bubbles and then you get bigger and then you can like upgrade your tank to different classes and there's like all kinds of fun stuff and you just like explore this huge map until you find the final boss and then kill it with your super powerful bubble tank that you've accumulated over the entirety of the game. And then they made Bubble Tanks 3 and then you could just free build your tank and it was absolutely awesome. And they did branch out. They made Bubble Tank Tower Defense, which was like the same vibe in the same style, but they made it a tower defense, and it was pretty fun. But mostly just I played the Bubble Tanks 2. That was such a good game. It was always fun. It was always fun too, which is crazy. But yeah, actually pretty dope. Yeah, no, it's pretty dope. Also, I could kind of attribute to like, oh, what is it? Vampire Hunters, I think is the name of it. It's like more a recent game where you have the little guy and then you kill the vampire or like the monsters and they drop stuff and then you can upgrade yourself. But that's kind of like the vibe. But yeah, no, it's definitely a vibe. Like there runs on rough. If it is Flash, I know that. Can you still like do Flash games if you have like a Flash player thing? There's probably some sort of player to actually do it. Oh, no, okay. I don't have Flash Player. The thing that I have... Vampire Survivors. That's it. The thing that I was thinking of was the Newgrounds launcher. I think is what it's called. Not Flash Player. Whatever they said it was called. I know that there is a Flash... there's something that you can use to play Flash games nowadays. I just don't remember. Flash Projector. Okay. Flash Files. Interesting. It is unfortunate that so many of, multiplayer games that have run on Flash are all gone because, obviously. And then the people who made the games are like, well, we, don't want to put the time into, redoing the games, so, But, it is what it is. As life goes on, things that you used to like will no longer be there. And you have to grow up. But, that's life. But shout out Indoors. This was pretty good actually. Again, another very somber track, but I like it. It had nice pacing. It sounded very good. You come standalone games. Yeah, I can think of obviously like the one that comes to the top of my head. Obviously, Henry Stickmin. Like with the Henry Stickmin collection, that that went into its own whole thing. Like it started off this little flash game series. Boom, you have like the biggest reference on the history of references. In the history of references. Anyway, listen to Dark Stairwell. Oh, this one's scary, guys. Hold me. Literally hold me. I'm so scared. I really hope it's not just this. It might be. Oh, you know what? Learn to Fly. Learn to Fly is a goated Flash game. Learn to Fly is such a good Flash game. Like, it's grindy, but it's a fun game. I think, like, there were a lot of, you really want to remember the original Henry Stickmin game. I remember the original Henry Stickmin game, because, like, they had to change this for, like, the remasters and stuff. Like, I remember the old one just straight up had, like, the copyrighted music. And, they had to change it. Whatever the guy's name is, Puffballs, I think? He had to change it so that it just wasn't that anymore. Learn to Fly 2. I don't remember which one I played specifically, but I remember playing Learn to Fly games a lot. Also, yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm gonna be honest, chat, I don't think we need to rank this one. It is... I don't know. That's what it is. It is ambiance. It is not really music. Listen to Sonder, if it will play. Here we go. Space one. Is that Learn to Fly 3? I don't think I ever played that one. Ooh, okay, you know what I did play, though? Oh, what is it? What is it? Is this what it is? Hold on. I'm looking something up. I'm looking something up, chat. Learn to Fly on Steam? I'm looking something up, chat. I'm looking something up. I don't know if I can find... Okay, I played this game quite a bit. Diggy to the Center of the Earth. Is it just called Diggy? It's called Diggy. I played this game a lot. As like this little brown guy, and he has a big drill. You dig to the center of the Earth. Very self-explanatory. But yeah. Also, want to play OneShot? No. Feel like people only one chance to play. See if I click on this, is it going to... Okay, it is. But I don't want to do this. Hold on. Probably not that one. Dig to China with a spoon. Diggy? Okay, at least one person knows Diggy, right? But, yeah, no, this is a track. Diggy's Adventure. Is that what the name of this game is? Diggy's Adventure Puzzle Tomb. It's not the same, but it's the same, it's the same, thing. It's the same franchise, I guess you would call it. I did play this quite a bit. I feel like they made a different game. I don't know. One game played through it on Okay, what is FGA? I am lost. Once again, my knowledge is gone. Also another streamer, right? Sonder. Not bad. It's like a C. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. I would probably give it a D, but it's nice. It's nice. It's not bad. One of the most songs to ever. That is a way to put it. And the name of this track is no. Hold on. It's not the same one. This game, okay. I'm saying this game. This is being cringe. Okay, here. There. Pretty nice day, huh? It's a funny song title. Flash Game Archive. Can I play it? No way, we got the shop theme. Let's go. Let's go, chat. We got shop theme. It's probably not actually, but I was just immediately like, I immediately thought of like a shop theme in video games, so. This is pleasant. Oh, Flash Games Archive. That's true. I did go on there once to like ask if anyone knew which game I was talking about. Someone did tell me, which is good. Oh, what was it? I've already forgotten. But I sounds like Shopsmith. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? Hold on. I'm looking up this. I'm looking up keywords here. I'm looking this up. I don't. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. Big Tree, the Big Tree games. I played those a lot. I played Big Tree. I played Big Tree Top Gun. I played so much of Big Tree Top Gun. If anyone doesn't know what it is, a Big Tree is like this game where you have a tree, and you're in a post-apocalyptic setting, and you were like the last standing tree ever, and bugs want to eat the tree, so you have to grow these weapon of flowers, and it's like a tower defense game kind of, and you have to like build the tree and upgrade the little turrets and stuff. It's pretty cool. And then he made like a spin-off game called Big Tree Top Gun, where just like you are now controlling the guns, and it's like a wave defense game. I don't know exactly how to explain it. It's pretty cool. Honestly, pretty nice day, huh? Pretty nice song, huh? Because that was actually very pleasant to listen to. Cool. Yeah. I Spear? That's alright, that's alright. Go to Flash Game Endless War Series. I have not heard of Endless War Series. What pray tell is the Endless War Series, if anyone knows? Top Gun Tree? Dude, what's the name of the guy from Top Gun? Maverick? Of course, Maverick. I freaking love Maverick. So cool. I did watch the original Top Gun. I never watched the whatever the second one that came out recently. Tom Cruise, of course. Shout out Tom Cruise. We're listening to On Little Cat Feet ground version. Should I compare this to the previous one? I don't know. Maybe. I was just really like. I mean, it's still a good track. Tom Cruise at your door. I've seen that video. That is a hilarious video. But oh, what was I gonna say? I think On Little Cafe is a very good track. And this is just like a different version. Should I go ahead and compare them? I think I'm gonna compare them. Where is it? I'm gonna go back to the original. Does it just slow down? Waterfall vibe? That's fair. I think... Okay, I don't think it's just slowed down. I think there's more that's been done to it. I think. But it is lower key and slower. Slowed plus reverb. Honestly, a pretty nice change. I will... Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill it. And I'm going to go to the other one. And I'm just gonna add plus brown. Because they're both like A. Toby Fox? Dude, Toby Fox is Waterfall. He did do that. Shout out Toby Fox. Once again, another small creator. Also, I probably should have put that in this box that already exists. Oh well. Emo remix. What changing the pitch does to a song. For real. Actually real. Alright. Well, I think we're good. I think we get the gist of it. It's a slower version of the same song, but like a little bit of changes. Nothing too crazy. So we'll move on to Library Stroll. Unless I'm missing like something very vital. But you know what? I was going to say was another game that I had to like search for to find because I couldn't remember the name of it. Diamond Hollow 1 and 2. I played Diamond Hollow 2 a lot because that game is cool. And I still have the music that was used in that game in my playlist because the music is good. But Diamond Hollow 2, actually great game. Basically, anyone who doesn't know, it's this game where you're a guy, you fall down a hole, and you pick up a sentient gun, and you have to climb up the hole to kill the maker of the gun because he's evil. And I forgot most of the story, but that's like the gist of it. You just have to like go kill the guy who made the sentient gun. And like it's all sad at the end, and I don't know. It has a story. It's just a little flash game, and the person who made it made a different game, which I played recently because I went back to play Diamond Hollow. This one's nice, Library Stroll. But I went back to play Diamond Hollow. I found that they made a different game, and I played it, and it was actually very nice. Don't remember much because once again, it's just kind of like a little thing I did on the side. So this isn't a simple secret. But yeah, talented person who made those games. Another, you know what? Oh, okay. An actual crazy game that I liked a lot. The Robot Wants series. Robot Wants kitty. Robot Wants... I don't remember if it's doggy or puppy. I didn't play. No, it's not. There's no doggy or puppy. No, there is. I did play that one. Robot Wants Fishy. Robot Wants Fishy is the one I remember. Robot Wants Fishy is like the best Flash game ever made. What an astounding game. I've never played a game better. Except maybe Double Cheeseburger Medium Fries. That is a pretty good game. That is a pretty good game. But Robot Wants Fishy, such a good game. If anyone knows what it is. I think we're like sending and receiving homework here. Just like, here's like the best Flash game ever made. I want you guys to go play it. And you guys are like, here's the best Flash game ever made. I want you to go play it. Also, same, I'll probably check out some of them. I'll probably have to download like Flash Player, what was it, Flash Projector? Or I'd guess I'd also have to find the Flash game file, because I don't know what that is. I don't know, excuse me, I don't know how to find those. I'll do some research into it. Simple Secrets. It's pretty short compared to like the other ones. Oh, the last one was decently short as well. It's also like a B, but not bad, not bad. Next we have we have Factory. Play this one. Oh, I would play it. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we're playing it now. What do we have before? Abandoned Factory. I wonder, is it the same factory? Browser extension download. Interesting. How does it do this? Like, does it just like extract like the flash file from the website? Because I know there's like a thing where it's like, uh, you need flash to run this game. Industrial music. Remember the factory theme from Just Shapes and Beats? That's a good factory theme. The factory theme from Donkey Kong is very good. Pretty much that, yes. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Because I love, like, running into a game that I want to play, and it's just like, you need Flash to play this game, and I'm like, oh, great. I can't do that because it's kind of gone. But this one isn't Abandoned Factory, so I'll give it that. It's like... And also, I have done another silly... There we go. There we go. You got it. Man. I still want to do, like, an art stream, but then again, I'm like, if I do an art stream... Because I've tried to do an art video, and it... Not only did it turn out horribly, my art specifically, because I just had no inspiration, but it's also, like, anytime I draw, I get massive, massive burnout, and I can't draw for like a week. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I can just straight up draw, and it just kind of works. And I did that once, and it was awesome. I was like, wow, this is so cool. But then again, like, I don't want to like start a stream and be like, wow, I just can't think of anything to draw, and then I actually draw something that looks like terrible. Library now. This is nice. It's pretty. Some website doesn't work, but majority do. You trying to draw a Stickman? Hey, we all gotta start somewhere. I drew Stickman. That was me. I drew Stickman. I was the one who drew Stickman. And then I was like, one day I was like, what if I didn't? And then I made something. It wasn't bad. I was like, oh, okay. Well, just use my brain then. I feel like I have a somewhat unique case. Like, I say I'm a self-taught artist, right? But I use a lot of references. So I'm not even like a self-taught one. I just kind of like look at something. I'm like, what are the techniques I need to copy that? And like all my stuff looks mid at best. Like even like you look at my character, he looks fine, but there's no shading. It's just like all one thing. It's fairly mid, and that's just my opinion. And I know that, you know, you're your own biggest criticizer, or whatever how that goes. But just to me, like, if I was to look at it from the artist standpoint, it'd be like, yeah, like, I still have a long ways to go, and that's not even what I like doing. It's more of like a hobby. It's like, oh yeah, I just kind of like doing this. I'm not making it a career. But I don't know. I did draw a funny thing a while ago. I don't remember. There's a few things I draw. Nothing that I want to show because they're all just like bad. My little guy looks cool. I think he looks cool too. It's just that, you know, you look at it from an artistic standpoint, it's like it's fine. It's not, there's nothing bad like about it. It is a C, like by my standards, it is C tier, which this one was pretty good. I'll give it B. But like my art's like mostly C tier. It's like you can tell it's from an amateur who doesn't know what they're doing, but also at least it looks presentable, right? You get me? I think yeah, okay, they're Maractus. See, like the Maractus is perfectly fine. And I did share that. But it's like, eh. Speaking of, thank you, Astro, for the epic plug because or the epic comment because now I can plug. I should get the plug button. It'd be funny. But if you want to see the Maractus I drew, you should totally join the Discord. If you don't want to see the Maractus I drew, you should join the Discord anyway because it would be cool. You would know when I went live. Instrument, a bunch of notes. Hit them with a stick. It makes ocean music. That would be either a handpan or more commonly, if you're talking about ocean music specifically, that'd be steel drum. But it can go both ways, to be honest. But yeah, no, steel drum's just like the little inverted bowl that you hit with the stick. I think. PG on Discord? Based. I do know. You are in the Discord, which is good. But this is just a public service announcement. If you haven't joined the Discord, you should. The tower. Let's listen to that again, because that was very short. It had a nice intro, right? And kind of very slow. I think it had a nice little ending, though. So I just want to listen to it again. And also, you should subscribe if you haven't, because not only you get to know when I go live, which is cool, but also when that little subscriber bar up there fills up, it's when I hit 100 subs. I still don't know how to fix that. Also, please. Okay, the tower. A very short little thing. It's very nice. I like the little intro. Pretty nice, pretty nice. All right. Here, the thing wants us to play this so bad. All right, we will. Distant water. If I can. No, there we go. OST so far. Already subscribed. That is true. And bass. But yeah, no, the piano is nice. I did like that one. But yeah, if anyone watching this has not subscribed, that's what I'm saying. Because once I hit 100 subscribers, I'm gonna be having a little surprise. That's what I'm gonna be doing. A little funny surprise. See, I don't know if I should also keep the 30-member Discord thing like still there. Because I guess a lot, like I've noticed a lot of people tend to keep as few Discord servers as possible. And then there are also people who just like have as many as possible. I guess you could say that about like any platform where it's like subscriber or like follower based thing. But I don't know if I should keep the 30-member Discord thing a part of the deal. But yeah, there is a surprise. There is a surprise, and it is a very cool one. Obviously, I've said this before. I think it was last stream. But the surprise isn't for everybody. I mean, there's a very select few of people who will like it a lot. There will be people who are just like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then there will be people who are like, this isn't my thing, right? But I think that there is a little something for everybody. I mean, especially if you join the streams, because like obviously if you join the streams, I can't spoil too much. I guess what I should say is if you have that one friend who likes the video game OSTs and doesn't listen to any other artist besides Toby Fox or what's the guy's name? Oh man, Koji Kondo. Of course, how could I forget? If you have that one friend, just recommend in the stream. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. There's always something to learn here. But distant water, very serene. Again, also somber as well. Also, that was definitely a loop. I could tell that was a loop. But it's like a C. It's like a C. Not a whole lot going on, but enough. All right, next we have. Okay, this one sounds awesome because it has the goat, actually the cat, but you know, Niko. It has Niko in title. Oh, so scary. Okay. I like the chord change. I don't really care for the way that it circled back. Really, maybe the lack of like a pass note. Pretty harsh chord change. But that's fine. That's fine. The rest of it's really good. This part, no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. No spoilers. I don't have any mods in my chat. I can't like kill spoilers if they appear. It's unfortunate. Hold on, let me like DM my mod and tell him to get in the stream so that I don't get spoilered. I'm sure no one would do it, like, out of malicious. But it is a precautionary measure that I would prefer to take. All right, chat. What should I DM my mod? I need to tell my mod to get into the stream so that he can do his job. And I want to sound as rude as possible and like a evil boss that gives him minimum wage. That's what I want to sound like here. So what should I say? This is entirely in you guys' hands. Entirely. That's a pretty big thing, right? That's pretty huge. That's a lot of power. Never played OneShot? You should. As a person who has also not played OneShot, you should. DM him. I was fixing to. Get in here or else. That's good. I was planning on basically that. Also, this is pretty good. It is very pretty. And also Niko's in the title, so I want to put it in S. Alright, we have one suggestion. It's get in here or else. That's a pretty good addition. I'm gonna get in stream and do your job. Oh, there we go. That's a zinger. Or else you are getting less than minimum wage. Of course. Of course. There we go. Alright, hopefully he will arrive soon, but also it would be pretty base if he just ignored it. That's what I would do. Actually, it's probably not true. Very nice song. Very pretty song. It has in fact looped. Very pretty song. There's a little bit that I'm skeptical about. Oh, summoned. All right. Based mod. Mod is here. All right. Mod, do your job. Next we have I'm here, which is exactly what Mr. Mod over here is. He is here. That is hilarious timing. Something better to do, ignore it. Base. That's what I would do. That's exactly what I said. Also, you didly. True. Songs that loop like that are cool. I agree. I prefer to just go through like one loop because it saves on time and like we've heard the entirety of it. Spam ye diddly. Honestly, you know what? I do not care if chat spams ye diddly. That would be pretty funny in my opinion. There's a time and a place for spam, and in my chat, the time is now. And the place is now. But already I'm liking this. This is a nice little thing. Ooh, I like the synths. I like that. That's good. That's good. A. Surprisingly an A. Also, that was the highest effort spam I think I've ever heard. Oh yeah, no, definitely an A. I'm liking the chord changes. Kinda crazy. The time has come, and so has ye diddly. This is insane. The diddlying, the ye diddlying has happened. What is it called? there's like a meme. I don't know. You know what? I forgot. It doesn't matter. Earphone only work on one side. I also hate when that happened. I just recently got wireless headphones again because my old ones like died, like the battery in them just like, you know. But for like a month I've been using headphones, and one of the cups of the headphone just like is dangling from the wire. So I've tried to super glue it back in, and it still falls out. So it came at the best time. Also, speaking of best time, stream came at the perfect time, rainy night with coffee. That is a great time to watch specifically this OST. Let's listen to Pretty. I wonder if the song is pretty. We got rain. This is scary. This is not pretty. This is scary. Also, what in the world is this? Yeah, this is an RPG. This is RPG music. Use flex glue. Old headset only had sound when you tape the wire to the tip of the mic and put the mic all the way up. That is a process. Pretty sounds eerie for something called pretty. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, no. Before I got the current headphones that I'm wearing now, I also, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we get the gist of pretty. It has some merit, but it's like also, ooh. Game was based good. I mean, it has Nico in it, so how could it not be? You know? Listen to Self-Contained Universe, which we listened to Self-Contained Universe reprise before. Listen to this one. My bad. Excuse me. But yeah, no, before the headphones I am currently wearing, I used to have a different pair of headphones, which I still have, they still work. But, I bent the little auxiliary plug, and, it made it so that I couldn't have sound in both sides of my ear unless I, pushed up the little headphone jack up. So basically what I would do is during the streams, right, I would, since I had to wear both sides of the headphones for directional audio and stuff, I would either take, a little piece of, trash or, something else on my desk, or, I think at one point I had, a stuffed animal, and I just, kind of put it underneath the headphone jack so that it would be pushed up in order for the surround sound to come in. Because if it didn't, it would just be in one ear, and I don't want to listen to the music with just one ear. only work at specific. Yeah, yeah, it is basically just that. Except for it's like I had to like push it instead of like specific angle. It's like I had to like correct the little wire. It's not like a wire. What do you even call it? It's just like a little metal rod, like on the end of a auxiliary cord. Wire's gonna be funny. Very true. Very true. I know the wire to my mouse, if I like push it in a very specific direction, sometimes the wire will just be stronger than the mouse, and it'll just like, the wire will push the mouse. And it's messed with me while drawing, and it makes me mad. Because sometimes I'll get like, oh, that's the perfect line. And it messes with me now. But this is a very good bit. I like this music here. Probably more than the reprise. Should we go ahead and listen to reprise? The plug? I mean, I guess you could call it that. That's true. Let's... Oh, the reprise. Okay, the reprise has like use. Should I think, okay. Off the bat, I think these two are very, very different. Mouse goes in coma to the slightest touch. That is a massive RIP. Also, no GUI. Unfortunate. You got the laziest partner to work with, which is real. I just listen. I'm just gaming, bro. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I like that one better than this one. It's interesting that I guess reprises don't have to be complex versions of the original. Sometimes they could just be simple little things like that. So very nice. Next we have thanks for everything. I'm probably gonna assume this is like a what? Like a called credits. Another game to kill time? No way. This man is insane. Stop him. He's making video games. Maybe you can make the next one shot. Make two shot. Actually, okay. I want you to think about this, right? That is setting up for the perfect title for a sequel. Two shot. Like literally one, two. Do you get it? Do you get it, chat? Do you get it? Do you get the joke? I made a joke. Nah, okay. Hey, honestly, as game's too wild. From what I've heard, it probably sounds like the kind of game where it's like you do not need a sequel. Like you got everything you have right here. Also, yeah, I did hear some place mess with computer files. It's a joke all the time. True. This one's pretty. This one's pretty. I'll give it a no, I'll give it a B. I was gonna say I'll give it a C because it's like it only has one singular like thing going on. Ending was so good. Do not spoil it. Haven't played. That's actually, Mech. That is exactly what I called you in for as mod. Kill and absolutely demolish any spoilers that you see in chat, including your own. Which I don't want you to type any. Like Portal 2 doesn't need another game. See that's the impression that I got from the way people talked about it. I was like, it is the perfect like it is a solitary solitude. It is perfect in solitude. I guess. I like it when I can't think of words. That okay, good. But yeah, no, not bad. Nobody spoil the endings. That's also one thing. I didn't know there's multiple. One-shot trailer. Interesting. Cool. Alright, let's listen to the one-shot trailer. You want more levels, not more story. Story ended perfectly. That makes sense. I have powers, semi-afraid to use it. It's fine. It's fine. This is an interesting thing for whatever it's called. Interesting music for a trailer. Also, yeah, I already knew that there was more than one ending. I already knew about that. So that wasn't a spoiler. Also, yeah, this is more like a trailer. Is that what do we just listened to like the actual thing? Was this Into the Light? Is that what this is, or is it geothermal? I think it was like the first thing I put in A. Phosphor. It's no, I don't know. I think it was phosphor. So. But one-shot trailer. It's like B. I guess it's like a B. All right, next we have Countdown. Countdown. All right. Listen to on Little Caffeine. Okay. I knew it was one of the fast. I just didn't remember. Reminded of a very specific Toho song. Interesting. This is in fact the countdown of all time. Also, I'm very interested in... Okay, this is the last song on this playlist. Okay, well, yeah, this is not. The next one is. But the title of it is very funny. Also, I'm gonna really quick look at something. Okay, I see. Very long countdown. No. I'm gonna guess this has lore significance. So I'm gonna assume... I mean, okay, it's like a C. Probably has a lot of lore significance. I'm assuming from reaction of chat. I'm looking, right? I don't know if I should do Solstice because people are telling me that it has spoilers. I like slightly looked at Solstice just to see how many tracks were on that part, and also the time of each track. Like, I would rather get it out of the way, but also like I'm kind of scared. I'm a little scared. See, I'm very weary about some of these things, especially with like copyright or lore reasons. I think one of the things that happened is there was a track. It has vocals. How do music have spoilers? No. It was like the titles, probably. At least that's what I'm assuming, unless there actually is vocals. But most of the time, this is like what I was going to say. This is the name. This is the last track on the OST, by the way. It's time to fight crime, which I thought was pretty funny, and it sounds awesome. But yeah, no, better safe than sorry. That's kind of what I was thinking. Solstice go into blind. Okay, we have it. We have it, chat. This is what we've been waiting for. We have the upbeat song. I like the filter effect on it. Very cool. But what was I gonna say? when I did the Ori and the Will of the Wisps OST, there was multiple spoilers in the titles of the music. Combat music? Maybe. I mean, have you seen Niko dunk that, like, light bulb? Like, capable of fighting crime, obviously. New Pepsi Man? Niko is Pepsi Man, confirmed. Would Niko like Pepsi? Niko's a cat. I don't think so. I don't think cats like Pepsi. But, this sounds awesome. S tier. But, yeah. Cool song. And it's just outroing. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. But yeah, no, Ori and the Will of the Wisps had multiple spoilers in the OST titles, and that's what I'm assuming is probably going to happen if I click on the Solstice OST. So, you know, like Mech said, better be safe than sorry. That's a really good, that is a really good model to have in your life. Something I've followed as much as I can. But, yeah, I guess that should be it. Cat licked espresso Coca-Cola. That cannot be good. I know for a fact that cats should not have coffee. Matt Pat told me that. Matt Pat himself, the goat, the man, the myth, the legend. But I mean, I guess the cat likes sodas. So epic. I don't know. That was one shot. Risk must be taken. This sounds like a risk I don't want to take. Like, I can always come back to it, right? So there's no big deal. There's no big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, throw on some music. Blah blah. I don't know. What's something fun? This is fun, I guess. Well, yeah. Check the titles. I mean, you can. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end. I think it'll be fine. Because I could come back to it, like, after I played the game. I think that's a good point. I think that's a good point of action to do. Most likely. Felt really quick. I mean, it's a little bit under normal stream length. Normal stream length is 2 hours 30. It's been an hour 50. Yeah, there's spoilers. Okay, I will not look at it then. We will be good. We will be good. A lot. Yikes. Alright then. Well, we will come back to one shot. I'm just gonna... Oh, we're just gonna throw up the be right back screen. Quite literally just play the game. Of course. But I guess I should probably throw it back on here. But, this was OneShot OST. I hope that I did good. I don't know. By the way, I did get, like, I did get a criticism, like, my first... I wouldn't call it a hate comment, to be honest. It was more like just a criticism comment. But I understand now that there are people who are very passionate about this type of stuff. So let me know if I did good on the rankings, because it would be cool to hear from people. And I might even change some things. I wanted to change something. I remember I said that. It was self-contained universe. I'll keep it in B. I think that's a good B. It's the non-reprise version is an A, so we don't have to worry about that. But I think that was the one thing I would have changed, if any, at all. But yeah, no. One-shot overall opinions. Very, very atmospheric. That was like pretty much it. There was just mostly atmospheric sounds, and also very somber. I know it has a very sad ending, apparently. Also, shout out Pokefox. Yes, one shot, of course. But, I know it has a sad ending. I'll probably get to playing it at some point, whenever it goes on sale. But, yeah. And then when I do eventually play it real, of course. When I do eventually play it, I will come back and do the OST. Music plays into the story. Okay. What an acrylion shot. Without the story, the music's less impactful. I could kind of get that vibe. Also, what happened to my music? Okay, we're good. What? Why did I put this? I'm putting on the... I don't want to listen to that. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Very good. I robbed this orphan's account. That is so base. Holy moly. Okay, we have the most base person in chat. Alright, I'm gonna... That's what I've had to say about OneShot. Funny. Niko's funny. I like the video of the person giving Niko a gun. That's a pretty funny video. I think it's like VR chat or whatever. But yeah, probably will play this game. And I will return Cruelty Squad. Maybe. Put it in suggestion. Playlist of S tier songs played during downtime. Maybe. Wait. Well, I mean, I guess it would be atmospheric music though. But yeah. Thanks for coming to stream. I'll throw on Be Right Back. Of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. I'm Dip. Goodbye, Mod. Thank you for doing your job. And I will not pay you less than minimum wage. And also, let me out of your basement whenever you want me to be Mod. Okay. I'll make sure to do that. Feed you this week. Well, I'll have to talk to HR about that. But I'll see what we can get worked out for you. Thanks for coming to the stream, guys. Make sure to subscribe. Also, definitely recommend the stream to friends and stuff, because when I get 100 subs, I am definitely going to be having a little surprise release, and that would be very cool. Conjury. Love you, Kitt. Thanks. I'm glad someone loves me. Doesn't happen like ever. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are. Stay tuned next Monday. Another stream. Good stream, chat. Of course. Also join Discord, but, you know, that was a horrible cut. I probably should take that off my playlist. But, it's fine. Stay cooked, my Raffle Cup. Just have a good one. See you all on next Monday.